Hey, so I forgot to say what the game is about, so I'm just gonna do that right now. So on the games thing, it says you wake up in a hospital with no memory of how you got there. A kind and attentive doctor assures you that you will be under his care, patiently nursing you back to health. Oh my gosh, no one seems to know what caused your condition. Oh no, will you recover your lost memories, or has he make sure you never will? And this is a demo and is a visual novel under development. Um, it has one bad ending, one neutral ending. I'm pretty sure I got the bad ending today, but you have to watch the whole video to find that out. Also, this game is by Living Slime, Slime with three E's, and it'll be in the link in the description if you want to play it. It's free and it's on itch.io. Anyway, hope you enjoyed Prescription Love, and sorry for, yeah, I'm just gonna say sorry in advance. Anyway. Oh, cats.
What is up, YouTube? Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. My name is Mia, but you can call me Mom. And I don't know why I'm doing this weird little thing, but we're playing Prescription Love because it looked like a fun little game. So let me just turn it down just a little bit and we can get started. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna say that. A sharp, blinding light pierces through my eyelids as I slowly open my eyes. Is this voice good for you guys? It better freaking be. My limbs feel heavy and unresponsive, as if the bed had become part of me. Also, I might suck at reading, so sorry about that. I think I might be dyslexic. I don't really know, but so don't quote me on that. What? I squint, trying to make sense of my surroundings, but everything's a blur. The sterile smell of disinfectant biting at my nose. The rhythmic beating of the machines fills the room like a metronome. I look around, disoriented, my vision slowly coming into focus. I'm lying in a bed, covered in crisp white sheets, and there's something strapped to my arm? An IV line? What's this doing in my arm? As I come to, there's a deep throbbing ache in my head, that feels like it's about to split my skull from the inside. Sorry, I think this word is really funny. Sorry. Ugh. Why am I? My thoughts are fragmented, disjointed, like pieces of puzzles scattered in every direction. My chest tightens as the realization hits me. I can't remember anything. What happened to me? Why can't I remember anything? I close my eyes, hoping for some fragment of memory to return. Think. Just think. Nothing. My breathing quickens, my hands clutching the sheets in fear. How can I not remember anything? Why is everything blank? Every effort to remember ends with nothing. Just a void where my memory should be. I try to sit up, but a sharp pain shoots through my head, and I collapse right onto the pillow. Jesus! My heart pounded in my ears, drowning out the faint beeping of the machines. I feel my anxiety threatening to swallow me whole when suddenly, a calm, steady voice cuts through the chaos, swirling in my head. Okay, wait, what kind of voice are we trying to give this person? Are we thinking, crap, I have to, okay. Hey, it's okay. His voice was gentle, but there's a firmness to it, pulling me from the brink of panic. I slowly turn my head toward the source of the voice. A tall man stands beside my bed. What does he sound like? I kind of really want to give him a British voice, but I don't have a good British accent. I'll just do regular voice, but like lower, maybe a bit more succulent. I don't know. He's tall, but there's nothing intimidating about him. I guess like a calm voice. Yeah. I have a thought. His hair looks a little messy, like he's been here for a while. Take a deep breath. Has he been here the entire time? Do you know where you are? I shake my head slowly, feeling tears prick at the corner of my eyes. Everything felt unfamiliar, terrifying. The walls were too bright, too sterile. Hey, it's alright. You're in a hospital. Nothing bad's gonna happen to you here. Yeah, right. Especially not with me around. The most important thing right now is that you're awake and talking. I take a deep breath, feeling the tightness in my chest start to loosen. His words were meant to comfort, and they did, in a way. But they also left me with questions. So many questions that my head felt even heavier than before. Do you remember your name? Oh, right, my name. What was my name again? What was your name? Ooh, okay. My name. Oh, shoot, wait. What's my name? Okay, here we go. Mo. My name is Mo. Fantastic. That's a very good start. I should introduce myself. I'm Dr. Anselm. Wait, let me try that again. I'm Dr. Anselm. Nope. One more time. I'm Dr. Anselm. I was in charge of your surgery, and have been overseeing your care since you were brought in. Surgery? I had surgery? What the heck happened to me? Yes, you were brought in with a traumatic brain injury. You're lying to me. I don't believe this, Mr. Dr. Anselm. You got a weird little name. It's hard to pronounce a little bit. You were admitted with a skull fracture, leading to internal bleeding and swelling of the brain. Emergency surgery was crucial to relieve. Emergency surgery was crucial to relieve the pressure on your brain. I stared at him, unable to fully process the magnitude of what he was saying. Brain surgery? I had brain surgery? My stomach twisted at the thought. It was a very delicate procedure, but you came through it. I'm sorry, but you came through it well. Since then, I've been monitoring you closely. That's the best you're gonna get from me, guys. Waiting for you to wake up. You've been unconscious for a little over 2 days. The idea that I've been under his care all this time, that he's been watching over me while I was unconscious, it is both strange and oddly comforting. I know this is a lot to take in, but I promise you're in good hands. I could see it in the way he spoke, the careful way he monitored my reactions, as if he was measuring every word to avoid overwhelming me. With the initial shock of my situation beginning to settle, a pressing question rises to the forefront of my mind. Do you know what happened to me? Did someone do this to me? For the first time, I saw a flicker of uncertainty in his expression. I'm afraid I don't have the answers that. You were found unconscious and brought in by paramedics. From what I can tell, the significant impact suggests a forceful blow, or possibly a fall. Unfortunately, I don't have any more details beyond that point. There were no witnesses. Okay. He just said he didn't have any more details and then no witness. Okay. The people who found you didn't see what happened. Oh, he so did it. I have a feeling he did it. They found you laying unconscious on the floor and called for help. A chill runs down my spine as his words sank in. No witnesses? The blank spaces in my memory suddenly feel much larger and darker. This must be a sick joke. So, no one knows how I ended up like this? I wish I had more information for you. Sometimes with injuries like this, the memory can be slow to return. Or it may never come back at all. But what's important is that we focus on your recovery. I swallow hard. No, swallow soft. I swallow hard, the knot in my throat tightening. The idea that no one knows what happened. That even I don't know what happened. Will I ever get justice? Honey, in a world like this, there is no justice. Something deep inside me boils. Sorry. Frustration, anger, fear. But then I look at Dr. Anselm, the genuine concern and kindness in his eyes, and I simply felt safe. Where is the genuine concern? Because I don't see it. Okay. He's been here since the beginning, watching over me, guiding my care. You don't know that. We were unconscious, dude. Even though he doesn't have all the answers, he's still here, ready to help me. We're delusional. Yes. Thank you. For everything. I don't know how to begin to thank you. This bitch! Oh my gosh. A slight blush rises to his cheeks, catching me off guard. He waved a hand dismissively, clearly flustered. Oh, don't be silly. You don't owe me anything, Mo. Yeah, I don't. And I know that. I don't know who the freak you are, dude. Where are your credentials? I'm just glad I could help. Really, I don't know how to express how grateful I am. You're too kind. Ooh, he's getting off on this, and I hate it. Yuck. He glanced away for a moment, gathering himself before turning back to me. I'm just doing my job. Yeah. So, keep doing it, maybe get me a cup of pudding, and we'll be all good, dude. Watching you recover, that's more than enough. Ew. Ew, I'm getting creepy vibes from this. Is it just me? Do people find this, cute? Or, hot? Or, watching you recover, that's more than enough for me. Ew. Whatever happened, I'm going to do everything I can to help you through it. Thanks, I guess. I take a deep breath, feeling a little steadier than before. I could feel the sincerity behind— No, we couldn't! Stop lying to yourself. Behind his words, his modesty, almost endearing. Oh no. He's got some, mind-controlling jutsu going on right now. The way he said my name, it wasn't clinical or detached. It made me feel like I was more than just another patient to him. Okay, where am I getting this from? Hey, me in the game? What is making you think this way? Dr. Anselm takes a step back, giving a reassuring nod. I think it's best if you try to get some rest now. Your body still needs time to heal. I managed to grab his attention before he turned away. But wait! Not the stuttery wait! Oh my god. Wait! Senpai, don't leave me here! Can I contact my family? Just to let them know that I'm okay? They haven't heard from me in days. I'm sure I must have worried them. A pang of unease hit me. Why hadn't anyone visited me? Because we're in a secluded area, far away from any civilization. Guys, I'm calling it. This is some kind of Ooh, what's that one movie? You know that one movie with that one plot and it's like this? Think about it. Oh, well, I'm afraid it's past the hospital's curfew. What time is it? Care to tell me the time, Dr. Anselm? I can't make any calls at this hour. I didn't ask you to call, I asked if I could call, sir. But don't worry, I'll make sure you get in touch with them. First thing in the morning. Morning is never coming, is it? Only you. I'm sorry. The thought of waiting until morning feels like an eternity. Are you sure? I know it's the hospital's rules, but... I know it's the hospital's rules, but like, for me? Dr. Anselm, could you break them for me? The disappointment was heavy in my voice. He sighed and gently placed a hand on my head. Get away from me, you creep! I know it's hard. Kinda like me right now, but... but right now, the best thing you can do is focus on getting a good night's rest. His hand rested there a moment longer before he pulled away. Your body has been through a lot, and rest is crucial for your recovery. I love how I think I just switched his voice midway. I promise, as soon as it's morning, we'll make those calls. Your family will be the first to know. Yeah, I feel like he has a more calm, reassuring. I was doing a bit deep, but he looks like a twink. So, okay. I murmured, unsure but too tired to argue. Just try to relax now. The severity of my situation still lingers, but there's also a sense of exhaustion settling over me, pulling at my eyelids and making my body feel heavy. Maybe he's right. Maybe rest is exactly what I need right now. Alright, I'll go to bed now. Thank you, Dr. Anselm. His eyes twinkled softly. You're welcome. If you need anything, don't hesitate to press the call button. Rest well. We'll talk more in the morning. With that, he turns and quietly leaves the room. Finally, guys, he's gone. And I'm scared. But he's gone. Okay. Closing the door softly behind him. Did I already say that? I'm sorry. I'm left alone with my thoughts and the steady beeping of the heart monitor beside me. The room feels quiet and still, but there's a sense of safety in knowing that help is just a button press away. Honey, that's not help. That's not help. You don't even know where you are. Isn't he supposed to tell us where we are and I close my eyes, trying to focus on my breathing, letting the sounds of hospital fade into the background. The weight of the day presses down on me, and slowly, as I drift off, I hold on to the hope that tomorrow will bring more answers and, finally, the sound of a familiar voice. My sleep was suddenly interrupted. A soft creak that echoed through the room. My eyes fluttered open, but I was too groggy to fully register the sound. Was that my imagination? I groaned internally. Ugh, I can't be bothered. I shifted in bed, wanting to go back to sleep, letting my eyes close again, eager to sink back into sleep. But then I heard it again. A slow, deliberate creak, like someone was gently pushing the door. Still half asleep, I tried to ignore it. I told myself it was nothing. Maybe the nurses were checking in? No, it was that freak! It was that freak! He wants to watch us sleep! I reasoned, forcing myself to relax. I squeezed my eyes shut and tried to force myself back to sleep. But that sense of unease started to creep in. I couldn't shake the feeling that I wasn't alone. Guys, who's in the room with us? Is it Freddy Fazbear? Freddy, please, leave me alone. Something didn't feel right. Guys, do you hear that? Guys, I'm scared. With a groggy sigh, I forced my eyes open again and glanced at the door. That's when I saw them. Them? Them as in they, them, or them as in, like, plural multiple people? A pair of eyes. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm scared. Oh my gosh, guys. They were peering at me through the gap in the door. The eyes almost blended into the shadowy gap, but there was no mistaking them. I don't see. Oh, I just saw it. Oh no, I'm scared. They were watching me. Guys, do you see it? It's right there. Oh, mental this. This is mental. This is mental. Threaten, call out, do nothing. Guys, threaten, call out, do nothing. I'm gonna do nothing. That's what my instincts are telling me. I wanted to look away, to close my eyes and pretend I hadn't seen anything. But I couldn't. I was paralyzed. My gaze locked with the eyes at the door. Ah! Wait, it kind of looks like the Roblox girl face. I squint, trying to focus on the narrow gap of the door. I can't make sense of what was happening. Was someone actually watching me? Am I imagining things? Ah! Wait, I'm actually scared. Wait, I'm not even joking. Nope. Then in a moment of clarity, I remember the call button beside my bed. It was right there, within reach, my lifeline to help. I fumbled for it, with trembling hands, my fingers finally finding the button. The instant I pressed it, the eyes vanished. One moment they were there, and the next, they were gone as if they never had existed. I quickly sat up in bed, staring at the door. The gap was now empty. I listened carefully, and then I heard it. The soft sound of footsteps. Light and hurried, moving away down the hall. My pulse quickened, my mind reeling from what just had happened. Within seconds, Dr. Anselm entered the room. I came as fast as I could. His eyes immediately swept the room, searching for some unseen threat. I could see concern in his expression as he turned to me. Is everything all right? You pressed the call button. Did something happen? Someone was... I saw eyes staring at me, and they vanished the moment I pressed the button. I watched his eyes scan the room. He walked over to the door, glanced into the hallway before turning back to me. There doesn't seem to be anyone. You know, sometimes when we're exhausted, we can see things that aren't really there. It's not unusual, especially when under a lot of stress. I shook my head. No, I'm sure of what I saw. They were right there! I even heard footsteps leaving after I pressed the button. Don't worry. I'll have someone check the security cameras to see if anyone was in the hall. For now, try to get some rest. I promise nothing bad is going to happen to you. I don't believe you! Doctor, I don't believe you! Doctor, help me! 나에게 때문인 lovesick. No, 아니면 소용없어. Don't need. It's the LOV emergency! He gave me a reassuring smile before leaving, but I could see the uncertainty in his eyes. Guys, that was actually scary. What the freak? I was genuinely scared. Like, actually. As the door closed, I laid back down. I glanced at the door, half expecting to see those eyes again. I knew I wouldn't be able to sleep now, not after what I saw. Before I knew it, morning had arrived. I must have fell asleep somehow, despite the restless unease from the night before. I still feel exhausted. A soft glow of sunlight filtered into the room. As I blinked... Whoa! I'm about to burp. Excuse me. As I blinked against the brightness, I realized that Dr. Anselm was sitting beside— Ew! No warning? Good morning, Mo. Ohayou gozaimasu. I'm sorry. Genki desu ka? Daijoubu desu. Ka. I didn't forget the ka. Come on, guys. How are you feeling? I'm okay. Even as I said it, a deep weariness tugged at me. But I didn't want to worry him. Who cares about his freaking feelings? He's a weirdo. I can sense it. He always seems so concerned, so invested in my— 'Cause he's a doctor! 'Cause he's a doctor, and if you die, then it's his fault, because— Like, hello, so invested— Yeah, no, duh! Bitch! The last thing I wanted to do was add to his burden. If anything, he's burdening me with his freaking face. Gosh, why are you kind of cute? About last night, security couldn't find anything from last night's recording. His words hung in the air. What? Those eyes. Had it really been all in my head? Just a figment of imagination? But I do hope you managed to get some sleep. I hesitated, unsure of how to respond. Insist! My breath hit— Oh! Are we hearing this music? Wait, okay. My breath hitched. The anger flared in my chest. Are you serious? I snapped, my voice louder, harsher than I meant. I could feel the frustration boiling over, too intense to hold back. There was someone there, Dr. Anselm. I wasn't imagining it. I could feel them watching me. And you're telling me there's no proof? How am I supposed to sleep knowing that a creep is still in this building? Dr. Anselm looked sad, like my reaction wounded him somehow. He opened his mouth to say something, but no words came out for a moment, and the silence between us grew thick and with tension. I'll talk to them later. His voice softer now, as though my anger had deflated him. I promise I'll dig deeper into this. I don't want you feeling unsafe. He paused, a quiet sadness in his eyes that I couldn't fully understand. You're right. I'll make sure they take a closer look. Trying to focus on something else, I reminded him. About the call you promised last night to my family? Of course, I remember. I promised, and I always keep my promise. Yeah, right. You look like you're a perpetual liar. And that's coming from a perpetual liar, so I would know. Great minds think alike. And only we can see the truth. I love ATs. Anyway. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a hospital phone, handing it over to you. Here you go. Let's get that call made. I eagerly take the phone. I dial the familiar numbers and press the phone to my ear. The phone rings once, then twice, and keeps ringing. I wait, holding my breath, but no one answers. Just the persistent sound of the ringtone, and then, finally,
hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Seriously? I feel a sinking feeling in my gut as the call goes to the answering machine. I lower the phone. I can't hide the disappointment on my face. I don't even try to mask it. Did we only call one person? Like, dude, I'd be calling everyone. I'd be like, Mama, doesn't pick up. Papa, doesn't pick up. Bro, sister, best friend number 1, best friend number 2, best friend number 3, 4, 5, 6. No one answered. Dr. Anselm places a comforting hand on my shoulder, grounding me in the present. His touch was warm, comforting. I looked up, and his expression mirrored the sadness I felt. I'm sorry. Why are you saying sorry? Was it your fault? Dr. Ansem, did you do this? Did you kill my family? Did you kill my family and they're like also in the hospital with me? Imagine that's like what it is. I know how much you wanted to speak with them. Maybe they're busy is all? Don't worry. Daijoubu desu. I sigh, trying to push down the disappointment. Yeah, you're right. I tried to sound convincing, but the emptiness lingered. Dr. Anselm gently took the phone from me, his fingers brushing against mine. I know it's not the news you were hoping for, but I have something that might cheer you up. Before I could respond, he stood up, the shift in energy catching me off guard. With that, he stepped out of the room for a moment. Something for me? Whatever he had planned, I hoped it would take my mind off everything, even if just for a little while. He returns, carrying a tray with delicious aroma wafting through the air. Ta-da! When it sets it down in front of you, I look down at the plate, eggs and bacon arranged into a smiley face. My eyes widen in surprise, a smile tugging at my lips. I can't help but smile back at it. Aww, this is adorable. It's like my breakfast is cheering me on. Is that all it takes for me? Dr. Anselm chuckles, looking quite pleased with himself. Eggs and bacon are good for the soul. Is there a kitchen here? I'm pretty sure you can't be doing this with patients. Am I wrong? Like, this is not, like, protocol? Like, don't I have, like, a certain food they give me? Like, soup? And, like, pudding and, like, maybe some crackers and water? But the smiley face? That's for the spirit. Dr. Anselm watches me closely as I picked up my fork, his eyes gleaming with quiet anticipation. As I lift the fork to my mouth, I notice a smooth golden sauce pooling at the bottom of the pan, hidden beneath the food. Feeling intrigued, I scooped a bit of it up with my next bite. The moment it hit my tongue, the flavors deepens. The flavors are melting on my tongue. Is that what we're feeling in the moment, guys? Rich, creamy hollandaise sauce with a hint of tang that perfectly balances the savory bacon and eggs. The sauce elevates the meal in a way I hadn't expected. This is amazing. I'm almost out of disbelief at how delicious this simple meal is, because there's crack cocaine in it. I take it the smiley face is working its magic? Definitely. But the taste? That's what's really winning me over. The hollandaise sauce has this smooth, almost buttery richness. There's a big grin on Dr. Anselm's face. He's clearly pleased with my reaction. Yeah, a little too pleased. I look down. Dr. Anselm! You can't be doing this. Sorry. I thought the sauce might be a nice surprise. Adds a little something extra to bring it all together. And what if I told you I was allergic? Like, you weren't kidding. I take another bite, savoring the way the creamy sauce cuts through the richness of the bacon. You could serve this at a restaurant. I've never had breakfast like this in a hospital before, because we're not in a hospital. Mo, wake the fuck up. We were kidnapped and now we're in someone's basement and he's just role-playing being a doctor. Well, I just wanted to make your first meal feel special. I pause, looking down at the plate again, then back at him. Wait, did you make this? And also, did you happen to poison it? Starts vomiting everywhere. Okay, sorry. He nods, looking a little embarrassed. soft blush creeps on his cheeks as he looks down at the floor for a moment before meeting your eyes. Yes, I did. I know hospital food isn't exactly known for being, well, gourmet. I didn't want your first meal to be survival food. I smile at his clear embarrassment, noticing the way he fidgets slightly, like he's not used to this kind of attention. Well, you really outdid yourself. Thank you, Dr. Anselm. I really appreciate how much you do to make me feel comfortable despite everything. It's like you always know how to make things better. I watched him flush at the compliment. This time he seemed almost bashfully proud, a mix of shyness and happiness sparkling in his eyes. Well, I'm really glad to hear that. I'll always make sure you're as comfortable as possible while you're here. Hearing that it's helping, that it makes a difference, it means a lot to me. So really, thank you for saying that. His genuine happiness really shone through. It was clear that my compliment had brightened his day in a way that went beyond mere politeness. As I'm about to finish the last bite of breakfast, my eyes drift to the cup of coffee sitting quietly on the tray. I hadn't noticed it the whole time I was enjoying my breakfast. Black, steaming, and inviting. I reach for the cup, taking a tentative sip. I instantly pause. Hello? Stop. It's rich, smooth, with just the right hint of bitterness. It's not just good. It tastes exactly like the coffee I make. Not close, not similar, exactly. Wait. This tastes exactly like the coffee I make every morning? How is that even possible? I know. 아니 스카르팅한 냄새가 나요. 아니 스카르팅 shit. 혼도? His voice barely above a whisper. So quiet that I almost wonder if I imagined it. He's standing there, his usual calm demeanor in place, but there's something different in the way he watches me. What was that? The words slipping out before I can stop them. He just smiles, a warm, casual smile, like nothing's out of the ordinary. Oh, really? I narrow my eyes, still processing the shock. No one ever gets it right the first time. Not the exact strength or balance of flavors. I take another slow sip, almost searching for a flaw. But there isn't one. This is spot on. Maybe I'm just that good at reading people. His tone light, like he's just making conversation. But his words send a shiver down my spine, though I can't quite pinpoint why. Either that or you've got some kind of sixth sense. It's kind of uncanny. I shake my head trying to clear my thoughts. Am I overthinking this? I mean, it is just coffee. There's no need to make a big deal out of it. No, make a big deal out of it. Mo, get the freak up. Smash that cup on his head and get the freak out of there. Guys, I'm scared. He made me breakfast. Not to mention, been nothing but kind to me. Why am I doubting him? Because he's a serial killer. He's the killer. No Subin or Yonjin. It's just a harmless coincidence. It has to be. He chuckles, the sound light and breezy. Let's call it a lucky guess. You just strike me as someone who enjoys strong coffee. But I'm glad I could make something right for you. His words are genuine. Guys, everything's okay. Because his words were genuine and not fake at all. And he didn't whisper that one thing that he said that... Guys, this is scary. I know. He said, I know. Are you seeing this? I know. 진짜 미쳤다. 미쳤어. But guys, his words are genuine, so we're okay. I suddenly feel guilty for letting my mind wander like that. I feel guilty for thinking that we would have our brain would work. I mean, he did something to our brain because we had brain surgery, guys. We had brain surgery, so he altered something in there to make me believe his every word. But a part of my brain is fighting back and doesn't want to believe it. And I need that part of my brain to freaking work a little more. Maybe I'm reading too much into things. I take another sip of coffee, feeling the warmth spread through me. There's no way he meant something strange by it. I think to myself, relaxing a bit. He's just trying to make my stay a little more bearable, going above and beyond because he cares. I shouldn't doubt him. He's done nothing but try to help me. As I set the cup down, I glance back at Dr. Anselm, who's watching with that same gentle smile. Why is he still here? The warmth of the coffee lingers on my tongue, and the unsettling thoughts fade into the background. Thanks, Dr. Anselm. It does make a difference. You're very welcome, Mo. Don't say my name. I'm grossed out. As he glances at his watch, his expression shifts ever so slightly. I see those blue Gojo eyes of yours, dude. I don't trust you. You should probably get some rest now. I just woke up. He says as though he's reminding me of something important. It's been like not even 10 minutes. And important is spelled wrong. Important. Game dev? How dare you? Just kidding. Honest mistake. Everyone does it. You've had a long morning and it's important you don't overexert yourself. I'm fine. Dr. Anselm smiles, but there's a firmness in his gaze that makes it clear he's not going to entertain any arguments. I know you're strong, but you still need time to heal. Pushing yourself won't help. He steps closer, his hand lightly brushing the edge of the blanket as he adjusts it over my legs. There's a tenderness in the gesture, something careful and deliberate. You need to take it easy. An unexpected wave of fatigue hits me. He drank the coffee, leaving me more tired than I anticipated. He drank the coffee. Whoa, am I experiencing the effects of a food coma? He drank the coffee. He drank the whole meal. I sigh, feeling the pull of drowsiness become harder to resist. As if sensing my thoughts, he offers me a reassuring smile. I'll be back to check on you later. Alright. With that, he quietly leaves the room, closing the door gently behind him. I'm probably having a food coma. No, you were drugged. Dr. Anselm did say I need lots of rest. The monster's gonna come back and it's gonna be scary, guys. It's gonna be very scary. Ooh, I just made myself cringe. That's disgusting. I closed my eyes and nuzzled my face against the pillows. Time slips by. I'm finally awake from my peaceful nap. I rub my eyes, trying to shake off the drowsiness. Something catches my attention. No, I'm scared! Okay. The door to my room is slightly ajar. Okay, but it's not nighttime, so we're okay. Why is the door left open like that? He was peeking at us. He was looking at us when we sleep. Was it? No, I'm sure I saw Dr. Anselm close the door before he left. Was somebody watching me sleep? Yes, honey. The sight of the partially open door leaves me feeling on edge. I feel vulnerable, exposed. I sit up, heart thudding in my chest, trying to rationalize the situation. Maybe it's nothing, maybe... Suddenly the door creaks open wider. A figure steps into the room. Oh, that scared the out of me. It's Dr. Anselm. Knock, knock. Smiling warmly, holding a clipboard in one hand and a small tray with medication in the other. I'm here for your checkup and medication. He notices the fear etched on my face. You look terrified. What's wrong? With my heart still racing, I explained quickly. I was taking a nap, and when I woke up, the door to my room slightly opened. It reminded me of what I saw last night. His face changes slightly to one of guilt. His gaze drops to the floor. Oh, I'm sorry, Mo. I came in earlier to clear away the tray and utensils from your breakfast. I saw you were sleeping, so I tried to leave quietly to not disturb your peace. I must have not shut the door tightly. I'm really sorry. That must have been so frightening for you. I glance over and realize he's right. No, he's not! Gaslighting! We're getting gaslit. The breakfast tray is gone. I hadn't even noticed in my initial panic. A sense of embarrassment creeps in when I realize I may have overreacted. No, you didn't react enough. No, I'm sorry, Dr. Anselm. I think last night left me feeling a little bit paranoid is all. He shakes his head. No need to apologize. It's completely understandable to feel uneasy. I should have been more careful. Your comfort and peace of mind are very important. I'm sorry for disturbing that. Thank you, Dr. Anselm. I guess I just need some time to adjust. Of course. Oh, why do you move closer? Oh, he moves closer. He moves in closer to check my vitals. Let's get your checkup done well, shall we? I promise I'll make sure to close the door properly next time. He places the tray of medication on a small table next to me. My eyes fall on the pills. So many pills. What are these for? He lifts the small plastic cup and shakes it lightly, making the pills inside rattle softly. Oh, these? They're painkillers and antibiotics. Given your injury, it's expected that you'll still experience headaches and occasional bouts of pain. The painkillers will help you recover comfortably while you're here. He pauses for a moment before adding, leaning back slightly as if considering the best way to explain. Now these. He holds up a larger white and red pill between his fingers. Are a bit stronger. A narcotic analgesic. Anal? Anal? I don't like the sound of that. It's a potent painkiller used for intense pain. So don't be alarmed if you find yourself feeling more sleepy than usual. He points at the antibiotic, ensuring you're following along, then continues. Since I had to perform surgery on you, there's always risk of infection. And I wouldn't want that happening to you. These will help minimize the risk, ensuring your recovery stays on track. I see. I feel more at ease with the explanation. Thank you for taking the time to explain it. That's the least he can do. Am I that mental? I mean, yeah, we did have surgery on the brain, so... Of course. It's important for you to understand your treatment. No, duh. No, duh. Even I know that, okay? If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to ask. Your recovery is my top priority. Don't you have other patients? Speaking of recovery, a question sits heavily on my chest. How long do you think it'll take to make a full recovery? He lets out a gentle sigh before responding. Well, honestly, it's hard for me to say for sure. We can't push it or predict exactly how long it'll take. I think you can predict. A couple days, today, maybe even. You know, I don't mind being discharged right now, actually. Some people heal faster than others. But when it comes to the brain, patience is key. It could take weeks, or even months. Or even years. Or decades. Or centuries. And it's just gonna be me and you. You and me all alone, eating bacon and eggs and hollandaise sauce every day for breakfast. And that coffee that I make so perfectly to your taste. Seeing the concern on my face, he quickly adds with a soft smile, I know it's not easy to hear. With injuries, with injuries, especially ones like yours, we have to be patient. I need to ensure that you can get back to your daily life safely. When you're ready to leave. I noticed a hint of sadness in his eyes when he mentioned the possibility of me leaving. It's a fleeting expression, but I caught it. Then, just as quickly, he brushes it off, his professional demeanor returning. Where's my chapstick? My lips are chapped. Offering the same reassuring smile, although it seems a bit forced this time. He made a smile! Get this away from me. As always, your recovery is most important right now, no matter how long it takes. I can't shake the feeling that there's more behind... I was doing that in his voice. I can't shake the feeling that there's more behind his words. Words. Still, I decide not to press further. Dr. Anselm quickly changes the subject. Let's get you settled with some dinner, shall we? He steps over to a small cart, lifting a bowl with a lid. Soup! I was gonna say congee, but he sets it down in front of me and lifts the cover to reveal a bowl of plain porridge. Disgusting! Just kidding, I kinda like porridge. Compared to a delicious breakfast he made me earlier, the porridge looks a bit bland. I can't help but feel a twinge of disappointment. Yeah, because I expected to see a gourmet burger with some french fries on the side. Or some enrolladas. Ooh, I had some enrolladas yesterday. They were absolute boss. He chuckles at your reaction. I'm sorry it's not quite the same breakfast, is it? Wait, I'm sorry it's not the... Yeah, anyway. I can't always be spoiling you. Porridge is good for you. It's gentle on the stomach and easy to digest. Kind of like my... Sorry. I understand the need for a simple meal, even though it's not as appetizing. He gives me an encouraging smile as I picked up the spoon. Who knows? Maybe I'll surprise you with another... blah blah blah. Who knows? Maybe I'll surprise you with another special breakfast soon. Like what? You're dead? Sorry. That was very immature of me. That was very... Get a grip, Mo. Get a grip. Also, where is my chapstick? My lips are chapped. I can't help but smile back. I'll hold you on that. The taste may be bland, but the warmth and care behind make it a comforting meal. After finishing the porridge, I start to feel the heaviness of drowsiness creeping. He drugged it! It's drugged! It's drugged, Mo! It's drugged! I feel like it's not the medication doing that. I mean, yeah, medication. Oh, I guess. Yeah, I forgot he gave us medicine. But that medicine, I feel like, no. They're narcotics. They're drugs to make us sleepy. On purpose. On purpose. Must be the medication's kicking in. I struggle to keep my eyelids open. Dr. Anselm, always observant, notices my struggle to stay awake. Struggle. Say it correctly, jeez. Let me take this away so you can get a good night's rest. He moves quietly, carefully gathering up the dish and tray. Okay, but you'll be back in the morning, right? Gah! That's what his expression is giving. Gah! You want me to come back in the morning? Why, of course. I'll be here in the morning to check on you. Sweet dreams, Mel. No! No, because you said that, I'm gonna have a nightmare on purpose. On purpose. Alright. Good night. Oh. Probably sounds so stupid. I'm immersing myself in this too much. As the room dims, I hear him softly shutting the door behind him. A simple assurance that the room is secure and safe. With the door closed, I finally allow myself to fall asleep. Do I not have a phone? Do I not have, nothing? Do I not have any personal belongings? I am suspicious about that. The world around me fades. When my eyes open again, I'm not in my room. Guys? Crap, I was kidding about the nightmare thing, but wow. I'm standing in a narrow alleyway. The air is thick, hazy, making it hard to see much of anything. I start walking, my footsteps barely making a sound in the eerie quiet. Something about this place feels familiar. Almost like I've been here before. I've played these games before. Wait, is that how he says it? Is that how he says it? I can't speak today, jeez. But I can't quite put my finger on it. The more I move, the more the sensation gnaws at me, tugging at something deep in my mind. Then it clicks. I'm dreaming. The realization brings a strange comfort, but also a deeper confusion. Why does this place seem so familiar? I keep walking, looking for an exit, but the alley stretches endlessly before me. No doors, no windows, no one else in sight. Suddenly I hear extra footsteps echoing behind me. Buso! I'm not alone. Kawaii desu. My heart skips a beat, just as I'm about to turn around. Ah! My eyes snap open and I wake up. What are you doing? What is he doing? Wait, he kind of... Is it just me? He reminds me of Cinema Roll. Wait, why is he kind of... No. Don't let him get into your brain, Mia. Don't let it happen. I'm immediately greeted by the sight of Dr. Anselm's face, inches away from mine. Was he trying to kiss us in our sleep? Mental! Ah! We both yell at the same time, startled. He jumps back so fast he nearly knocks over the tray beside my bed. What was he doing? His eyes are wide with shock, and he looks as flustered as I feel. My heart's still pounding in my chest, not just from the dream, but from having him this close to my face. I open my mouth but no words come out, feeling shy under his gaze. My words feel heavy and misplaced, as if they'd only make this moment more awkward. It's already awkward! What was he doing? On top of me. Sorry. He stammers, quickly standing upright. I didn't mean to scare you. I watch his hands fidget nervously. I was just checking your vitals, and you look so peaceful, and, it's okay. No, it's not! Why did I say that? I mumble, cheeks warm. Suddenly, I'm unable to look directly at him. The room feels suddenly too small. There's an off silence before he quickly recovers. So, how was your sleep? It was weird, actually. I had this dream about an alleyway. Guys, I'm scared. He did something. You see that look in his eyes? Those pretty little blue eyes of his? Those blue orbs? Something flickers across his face. A slight shift in his expression, like he's suddenly paying extra attention. An alleyway? What happened? I shrugged, still feeling a bit off from the dream. I was just walking and then I heard footsteps behind me, like someone was following me. But I woke up before I could turn around. He listens carefully, eyes focused on me like he's considering something. There's a moment where I think he might ask more, but he doesn't. He gives a small chuckle. Does sound like a strange dream. But dreams are usually made up of random thoughts and feelings all mixed together. Oh my gosh, he did something to me. Oh my god, I'm a victim. Victim of what? I don't know. Kidnapping? What did he do? What did you do to me, sir? I wouldn't worry too much about it. I released a breath I didn't realize I was holding. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for that, Dr. Anselm. Of course. He gestured to a small tray on the bedside table. Anyway, I brought you breakfast. I hope you're hungry. I look over, noticing a bowl of salmon and rice, though some of it has spilled onto the tray. His eyes widen in horror as he notices the mess. Oh no! I spilled some of the salmon and rice for YN! AKA me. Oh no. I didn't realize. I'm so sorry. I can bring you a fresh one? It won't take long. Before he can leave, I reach out. Wait! Wait, Dr. Anselm, don't leave! My hand gently stopping him. It's the freaking K-drama scene. This happens all the time. No, it's fine. Really. I want to eat it. It looks delicious. Oh my god, I'm dying. I pick up a spoon and take it. A spoon? No fork? Okay. The buttery taste of the salmon immediately fills my mouth, kind of like his. And I smile at him. See? It's perfect. I say my words, muffled slightly by the food. His face softens, the guilt fading from his face. He watches me for a moment. There's something tender in his gaze that makes my chest warm. I'm glad you're enjoying it, even if it's not exactly how I planned. After savoring the final spoonful of breakfast, I wipe my mouth and glance at Dr. Anselm, who's busy tidying up the tray. Hey, Dr. Anselm? Can I go on a short walk? Wait! I need to know about my family. Can I try calling my family again? Of course. Let me get you the phone. He leaves the room briefly and returns with the phone in hand. I dial the number carefully, each press deliberate. I even double-check the numbers to make sure they're right. I bring the phone to my ear, waiting for a familiar ring, but again, there's no answer. I frown. This is the second time they haven't picked up. Something doesn't feel right. I take a closer look at the phone and realize there's no signal. Guys! Oh my gosh, wait! Revelation! Girl? Me? Did I not check beforehand? Dude. Confused, I ask him, oh no, that's your first? No, you don't acknowledge it. You keep that in the back of your mind and you start planning when to run away. Why isn't there any service? Dr. Anselm pauses for a beat before offering a quick response. I didn't even get to read that. Chotomate. What'd he say? Oh, it's probably just a connection issue here. The signal's always a bit tricky in this building. I can't help but feel the explanation felt strangely rushed. The room feels too quiet now, like the silence is pressing down on me. I sink back into the bed, exhaling softly. But I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the sense of sleeping. Oh my god, we got drugged again. Wait, did I take my medicine? No, we didn't. The thought floats lazily in my mind, feeling distant and hard to grasp. I try to focus on Dr. Anselm, but his figure starts to blur. My vision's slowly fading at the edges, and the room seems to spin. Before I can form a coherent question, I feel the warmth of his hand as he gently pulls the blanket up over me, tucking me in with gentle care, but it all feels distant. I want to speak, but my body feels heavy and my thoughts scatter. I'm pulled into sleep before I can even realize what's happening. I gasp awake, my breath catching as I sit up. I blink, trying to gather my bearings. My head foggy like I'm still caught in a dream. I sit up slowly, the weight of fatigue still pressing down on me like a heavy blanket. How long was I asleep for? Oh, good evening, Mom. I look up startled. It's Dr. Anselm. I rub my eyes trying to shake off the grogginess. Evening? My voice scratchy, trying to shake the fog from my mind. How long was I asleep for? Only a few hours. You needed the rest. How are you feeling? I paused, trying to assess myself. Groggy. Really groggy. I admit, the words slow to form. Why do I feel so tired? Not me getting tired IRL. I ask, my voice a little sharper than I intended. I mean, after breakfast I was exhausted. He doesn't flinch or seem surprised by my question. Instead, he pulls up a chair and sits beside me. Get the fuck away! Get away! The same steady patience in his expression that he always has. Fatigue is one of the most challenging symptoms after a brain injury. The brain has to work much harder to compensate for the damage, even for the smallest tasks. It can drain your energy faster than you realize. His explanation is so calm, so reasonable, that I find myself nodding almost automatically. I mean, it does make sense. Of course it makes sense. But why do I still feel unsettled? Because he's a skinwalker. He's not real. It's not unusual to feel exhausted out of nowhere in your circumstances. Your brain is basically working overtime as you recover. It's important to listen to it, to give yourself the rest when you need it. I'm nodding, but something inside me is stirring. Something uneasy. My gut tells me there's more. Something he's not saying. But his eyes, warm and kind, don't falter. He pauses briefly, giving the small cup of pills in his hands a gentle shake. More pills? Take your pills, Corey! Take your pills! Here we go. It's time for your medication. Reject! Immediate reject. I stare at the small cup of pills in Dr. Anselm's hand. I don't know why, but today, the sight of those pills makes my chest tighten with dread. He's watching me, waiting patiently, but something inside me snaps. No. I'm not taking them. I slapped the cup away from his hand. Okay, that's not how I thought this was gonna go. Okay. And the pills scatter across the floor. What the hell have you been giving me, Dr. Anselm? I feel exhausted all the time. I can barely think straight. Hell, I'm only thinking gay. And you just keep handing me these pills like it's nothing? These are your prescribed medication, Mel. They help manage your systems and reduce the pain without them. I don't trust you! How do you know they're not making everything worse? What if you're keeping something from me? Dr. Anselm looks stunned, but it's the sadness in his eyes that stands out. It's subtle, just beneath the surface, like he's holding it back, trying to stay composed. I'm not trying to hurt you. The medication is to help you recover. Without it, the pain will come back. I just can't bear to watch you suffer. But I'm not listening. The mistrust that's been festering inside me has reached its boiling point. I'm not taking them. I don't trust you. Dr. Anselm nods, his face falling just slightly as if my words weigh heavily on him. He looks at me for a long moment, something unspoken in his eyes, an almost pleading sadness. For a moment, I expect him to argue, to push back, but he doesn't. He sighs, stepping back. I won't force you. Oh no, he's doing this tactic? Manipulation. He's making it seem like we have a choice, but in reality we don't. Because he's gonna come in at night, he's gonna inject me, and then boom. And then drug. And then bad thing happen. He stands, holding the now empty cup, his eyes locking with mine. There's no anger in his gaze, just quiet sadness. Also, I just realized, where are the nurses? Why is it just him? Where are the nurses? Oh, this isn't a real hospital. Oh my gosh, that's no signal. We are in his basement and he's role-playing being a doctor. And then we got kidnapped, forced to be his patient. As though he's trying to remain strong, but can't fully hide how deep my rejection has cut him. He turns toward the door, moving slowly, almost reluctantly. No, leave faster. Actually, as he reaches the doorway, he pauses, his hand resting on the handle. If you change your mind, I'll be right here. His voice soft, but I can hear the pain in it. I'll never stop trying to help you. Then, with one final glance, he leaves the room. And you better close that. You better close that door. Thank you. The door clicked shut behind him, leaving me alone with my racing thoughts and the lingering tension. The room feels colder, emptier. I sit in silence, the air thick with the tension of what just happened. The anger still simmers beneath the surface, but the moment Dr. Anselm leaves, doubt creeps in. I know I shouldn't have lashed out like that, but something inside me just couldn't let go of the distrust. With nothing left to do, I let out a long, shaky breath. Trying to shake off the exhaustion that still weighs me down. Maybe I just need rest. Maybe everything will feel clearer if I can just sleep this off. Oh, I didn't like that violin. But almost immediately, a sharp, stabbing pain erupts inside my skull, so intense that it rips a gas from my throat. The pain is unbearable, instant, and overwhelming. It's as if something inside my head is clawing, tearing, ripping to break free. I clutch my head in my hands, squeezing as hard as if I can somehow crush the pain away. But it's useless. My vision blurs and darkens, the room twisting and warping around me. I can barely see. I need help. I need to call someone. I reach blindly for the call button, but my fingers are trembling so bad they feel useless, slipping across the bedside table in desperation. The call button tumbles from my hand, bouncing uselessly onto the floor. I know I have to move. I have to get help before the pain rips me apart. I force myself to stand, stumbling toward like a puppet whose strings have been cut. My legs give out beneath me, the world spinning as I fall. Crunch. The sound is horrible. Oh my god, did we just break our leg? The wet snapping noise that reverberates through my body. It's as if something inside me snapped, but I don't know what. Your leg, honey. My neck. My spine. I hit the floor, crumbling in a heap. Mo. Mo! I barely registered the sound of someone calling out my name. I can't move. I can't breathe. Please, stay with me, Mo. Mo! This is all my fault. Please, Mo, don't. But I can still hear them. Barely. Calling out my name. Calling out to me again. Their voices breaking, filled with immense desperation. My head hangs to the side, heavy and limp in their arms. The warmth tightens around me, holding me close. But I'm slipping. And then, complete silence. Maji desu ka? Wait! Did we die? Wait, you're joking. Crap, I didn't save anything. I didn't save any files. Crap, I should have saved files so that we could go back and click a different... Oh my gosh. Wait, that was crazy. Wait, that was amazing. Wait, I love that. Wait, that was amazing. Well, that is all I'm gonna give you today. That's all my frail little body can give you. But that was Prescription Love. Whoa. That was a really good game. Whoa. Wait, guys, theories? What do we think happened? Are we the crazy ones? Like, are we actually in the wrong? And is Dr. Ansem? No, but there's no service. My family isn't picking up any calls. And he's being weird. He knew exactly how we liked our coffee. And the alleyway? He had something to do with the alleyway. Ooh, I just know it. No. It can't end like this. Galal, no. No, guys. Oh my gosh. Put your theories in the comments because I want to know what you guys are thinking. I think we got kidnapped. We were just walking in an alleyway, doing our thing. Probably just got out the club. We were like, bye, bestie. And then we were walking in the alleyway and we were like, oh, I gotta get home. But I live in a place where I have to go through this alleyway to get home because I'm the main character and it's always that way for me. And so we're just walking. And then we start hearing footsteps behind us. Dun, 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 dun. And then, ka-dum, hit in the head by him. Because he said he didn't have any information, right? And then he started giving a little more information. Like, oh, I didn't even save anything. I'm so mad. Because then we could look back at, like, what he said. But, wow. I need to know what you guys think about this game because I'm curious. Whoa, this was insane. This was Kichigai this was mental. This was crazy and I loved it. That scary face, it genuinely scared me because the screen zoomed in on it and I was like, gah. That was scary, guys. I really like this game and it was free. It's free on itch.io. I'm gonna go ponder on what just happened. And I'm gonna clean my room probably right now. Cause I'm like, what did I just witness? I need to clean my room after this one. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I wasn't boring. And I hope this was fun to watch. Hopefully none of this footage gets corrupted because my computer hates me. And yeah, that was it for me, guys. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe if you want to or don't. I don't really care. This channel, I just post whatever the freak I want on it. I'm not consistent, so yeah. Also, I hope my reading wasn't that bad today. Anyway, peace out.